Hi, cousins. How are y'all doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. So of course, this is my introduction, and I'm so excited to get into it with y'all. So let's go.
You so slick, so small, curvy, teeth all pearly, hair all curly. Was a tomboy, now you all girly. Never look tired, but you wake up all early.
Anyway, so my name is Asia. I am 26 years old. My birthday is May 16, 1998. No, I don't go by zodiac signs. I don't believe in zodiac signs. You will get to know that sooner than later. Yes. So a little background about me / story time. I graduated in 2023 from Bethune-Cookman University. I studied in mass communications with a focus in digital productions. So a little closer to the end of my school year, I found a love for radio, to be a radio personality. And of course, things didn't go how I thought they were going to go once I graduated school. So now we are a year in from that, a little over a year from there. And God has put me through so much since then. God has shown me so much since then. I have grown so much since then. And so more of the story is, around my graduation time, my graduation was May 13th. And I got sick, I want to say, like the ending of April, going into the first week of May. And so around that time, I had got sick, like really sick. I was in this very apartment struggling. I thought I was gonna die. So more of the story is, I had a kidney infection that almost turned into something more severe. And so they ended up giving me all these antibiotics and stuff, and the antibiotics they gave me was actually wrong. So I had to go to another hospital, and then they actually gave me the right prescription. And so I was able to recover within those 3 days. But I have been sick a total of 8 days. I wasn't able to go to work. I was out of work. Wasn't able to do anything. And so the minute I was able to eat, the minute I was able to get up to actually do things that I wasn't able to do those past 7 or 8 days, I get a phone call literally the day before Cinco de Mayo, saying that my aunt passed. And if anybody that knows me, I take death, like, I don't take death really well. And especially if it's somebody who I really love dear to my heart. And I love her so much. You know, she was the one that did everything from my side, my dad's side of the family. This was my aunt on my dad's side of the family. So this was my dad's sister. And so, older sister at that. So my grandmother had 3 kids and she was the first. And she passed at the age of 53. All of her organs shut down. I really don't know too much of what really happened, but I just know that her body was tired. And my aunt, you know, she just didn't come back. She didn't come back. And it's so hard for me not to cry right now, but I feel her. I feel her everywhere I go. I feel all of my angels everywhere I go. That goes from my grandmother, my granddad, both of my granddads. And so I feel them everywhere I go. And so it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to see her again, because I will. But more of the story is, that happened literally a few days before my graduation. And it's almost as if she knew she was leaving us, because my dad said when he walked into her house to like look through her belongings, he found my graduation gift already packed up, ready to go for my aunt. And so fast forward to where I am now, you know, being a graduate, you thinking that everything's gonna happen right away, and it don't happen that way. Like, my mom was a graduate, and so these are things that I already had heard. But you know, when you just listen to people, you're not really listening. And so now looking back, I'm like, dang, now I see what she was talking about, because I went to this season of rejection where I was doing applications. Like, it got to a point where I was doing at least 50 applications a day. And I was getting either no's or nobody was reaching back out to me at all. And so, of course, I got depressed. Of course, I, started doubting myself. Or, of course, I started questioning what it is I'm supposed to be doing. And it got to a point where I said, God, what is it that you want me to do? Okay? Like, I literally got down on my knees. I buckled. I cried. I prayed. I worshiped. I did everything you could think of to get some answers, because I just knew that he didn't let me go to school for that long for me to be here. And then I think back and I remember my mom saying, long as you got that paper, you good. You good. Long as you got that paper, you can do whatever you want. And my thing is, currently right now, I am in Daytona Beach, Florida. I still live in Daytona Beach. Bethune-Cookman University is here in Daytona Beach, Florida. And so I've been here for a total of going on 6 years. But I came here in 2016. I graduated in 2023. So if you do the math, that's more than 4 years. I went through some things my first year when I got to college. I went through some things and it pushed me back. I'm not going to get into details. That's for another video. But yeah, like I did not finish school on time like how I thought I was. I was supposed to graduate in 2020 and I graduated 3 years later. But I didn't. With everything in me, nobody knew what I had going on except for me and my mother. And I love that lady to death. Shout out to my mom, because she the realest, like for real. But no, I literally like got down on my knees and I asked God, I said, what is it you want me to do? Like, I didn't go to school for this long for you to just stop me right here. Like, because at that point I felt stagnant. I felt like there was this block, like this block, just like keeping me from going where I needed to go. I don't know if it was anybody praying bad energy over me. I don't know if I had real life enemies, because life was slapping me left and right. If it wasn't a bill, it was something else. If it wasn't that, it was something else. It was like I couldn't get 3 steps forward without going 10 steps back. Like, it was a reoccurring thing, and I got to a point where I was like, no, God, seriously, what is it that you want me to do? Because right now, I'm about to crash out, and I don't want to. So I'm really trying to get to a place where I don't have to worry about this. I'm getting phone calls from my family saying they don't have money for this, they don't have money for this. I'm calling people, reaching out for help. Can't nobody help me. So all in all, your girl is on her own. I'm on my own right now. You know what I'm saying? Especially about what happened to me this past weekend. We'll get into that in another video. But what happened to me this past weekend really has me in shambles. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. So what I'm doing is what God had already put on my heart before. And I let it go over my head. I let it go over my head. And I told God, if you put it in my face again, I'm not going to miss my calling. I'm not going to miss my calling this time. And so I prayed for the whole month of September 2024. We are in October right now. We're about to be in October. Well, yes, we are in October. We're about to be in November. The whole month of September, I literally sat the whole month. I didn't get on social media. I didn't do anything. I literally went to work, came home. I spoke to God. I stayed to myself. And I he basically gave me what I needed. He gave me so many confirmations. He gave me confirmation. Excuse me. He gave me confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. I'm not going to share too much with y'all because, like I said, a lot of things I just want to keep between me and him. But as my testimonies come along, I will be sharing it with you. You will know what I have going on because God is working. And when I tell you he's doing a new thing in my life, he is. Because this right here, excuse me once again, this right here is something I would have never expected me to do in a million years. And I haven't even been alive that long. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I know I'm growing. This is how I know that this is my calling. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I have made this platform. So people like me can know that they are not alone in their situation. You know what I'm saying? We here together. I'm rocking with you, you rocking with me. A girl who gets it, and will always get it. And so for me, I'm just like, okay, God, you putting this on my heart to share my story, open up. Because I've been such an introvert. I've been so in my shell. You know, people overlook me at times. And I'm like, it's okay. Sleep on the underdog. Sleep on me. Because God hasn't. He ain't done with me. He doing a good job. And he's doing it very well. Okay? So I said, okay, God, this is what you want me to do? You want me to go into this content creation thing? Because this is something I had pushed back so many a times before. In the back of my mind. And I have friends who said these things to me over and over and over again. And I just be like, yeah, everybody do that. Everybody do that. I ain't trying to do that. Everybody do that. Everybody trying to do that. But it's like, we live in a world, everybody right now is doing something that somebody has already done. If you open the Bible and you read Genesis, it tells you right there, everything that we doing has already been done, babe. That Bible gonna be here forever. And everything in that Bible you can relate to at any point of your life. Any point of your life. So if you have not opened it, I encourage you to. Because even though I am in the beginning stages of my journey, I encourage anybody who feels like God has something for you and you just don't know what it is, baby, seek him. Because he has all your answers. Everything in your life has been written already. You just got to do the work. And I told God, I said, you know what? I'm going to do the work. My biggest thing is procrastination. And that's one thing I've always done. Procrastinate. And I said today, you know what? You're going to get your ass up. And you're going to make a YouTube. And you're going to do your introduction. And you're going to tell the people what's really up with you. Like, and that's it. Like, this is something new for me. This is not something that I thought I would be doing, but here I am. And I love it because I'm in my element. It's something I'm used to doing. I've always been that outgoing, you know, kind of girl. Like, even when I look back when I was in middle school, I was in the theater program. I tap dance, I act, I sing, I did all that. And it's like, when life hits you as you get older, you forget those things who made you you. And so I had to really sit back and be like, okay, girl, what is it? Like, do you need to, like, reinvent yourself? What do you need to do? And I always say to myself, you know what? Since this ain't working since me getting a job ain't working for me, since me having a business didn't work for me, how about I just brand myself? That's the best I can do. Brand myself. Because why would I go and promote or do something else with somebody else's stuff when I could do it for me? When I could do it for myself? No, I'm not going to do that. So I literally sat with myself and I was like, you know what? I had so many businesses, y'all. Let me go to that real quick. I had a photography business at first, ravishing images. Then I turned around and invested in a 360 booth during the pandemic. And I started, doing little parties here and there. Wasn't really working for me because I didn't really think about the labor of it all. Like, a 360 booth is really heavy. So loud for no reason. But anyway, a 360 booth is heavy. And so I had a guy who I was friends with at the time, and I made a deal with him. I'm like, yo, if you can help me carry this thing around, just to set it up wherever I need to set it up from, I'll give you half of what I made from the party or whatever the event may have been. And this man turned around and got his own booth. When I say riding my coattail, I said, oh, I thought we were supposed to be in this together. And that wasn't the case. And so that right there showed me, okay, you can't trust people. Cool. So not everything you do, you got to do it by yourself. So the 360 booth I had, then I eventually got a job. God blessed me with a job at a hospital doing newborn photography. And when I say that's one of the things I did love doing, because for one, kids are so innocent. Kids, they're the sweetest. They're the most calmest. I mean, I loved it, don't get me wrong, but there was one part of the job that I did not like. And if y'all did not hear me in the beginning of this video, I did say that I do not take death well. And the company I worked for, we had to do bereavements. And if you don't know what a bereavement is, look it up. I'm not going to say that on here. You know, like, it was days I didn't even know it was going to be one. Like, it was days I would wake up and be like, I hope I have no bereavements today. And literally, I'll get in my office and it'll be a bereavement right there in my room waiting on me. And it got to a point where it was happening so much, I was like, you know what? No, I can't do this no more. And so I ended up quitting the job. But more of the story is I did find a love for it. Is it something I will go back and double back on? Yeah. But without all the bereavements. If we could leave the bereavement out, I'm cool with swaddling. I'm cool with, you know, propping the baby up, doing the cute little backdrops and all that stuff. But actually doing bereavements, that's a little too far for me. So no, if I could do that job without doing that part of it, I'd probably be still working now to this day. But because of that, I was like, nah, this ain't for me. I got to go. And then after that, I ended up like, okay, girl, you got to find something else to do. Because, you know, when you have everybody in your ear, you just feel like you got to be doing something. In the midst of me having all these jobs, all these businesses, I do have a job. I currently am a waitress at Krabby's Oceanside here in Daytona Beach. So if y'all ever visit Daytona Beach, please stop by if I'm still working there. But by God's will, I won't be. But you know, if you do come visit me in that time being, if I'm still working there, come holler at your girl, because I will give you a family discount. But yeah. My dog in there throwing up hairballs and shit. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, like I said, if y'all ever come to Daytona and I'm still working there at that time being, yes, you can come on my job. Once again, it's Krabby's Oceanside. It sits on the beach side. They got seafood, all types of shit. Some of you will like it there. It's something for everybody there. So, but yeah, you'll like it. Anyways, I am currently doing that. But in the midst of doing all that, yes, I still have a job. But what I was going to say was, after that, I was still like trying to figure out, oh my God, it's something I'm supposed to be doing. And because serving is not what I want to do for the rest of my life. That's not my calling. I know that's not my calling. I know that. Deep in my bowels, I know that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this traveling stuff. I'm like, I like to travel. Let's try this traveling stuff. So I ended up doing a traveling agency class where you become a travel agent and you basically get all the good perks and benefits from these different travel companies, so that way you can book and have people book with you, and then you get the incentives from them booking. Like, you get the money, you get some type of percentage from them booking through this company, and you get something from it. But you ultimately get a certificate through this class, and I ended up doing it. And I was like, wait, so I got to like promote to get the client, and then you get a little bit and I get a little bit. Nah, I ain't trying to do that. So yes, I do have a travel certificate. I don't want your money. If you still need me to hook you up with a trip, I will do it. I just went to Houston for my birthday in May, and I basically planned my whole entire trip like that. And I've done it before, and I'll do it again. So yeah, like, if you need somebody to help you with booking a flight or like booking a trip in general, call your girl. But yeah, I did that. And then I turned around and did a jewelry business. It's called 516 Lux Collections. 516 stands for my birthday, of course. And then Lux Collections is just because it sounds cute. It sounds luxury. It sounds upscale. It sounded like something I wanted to do. And my cousin, she's into like, she has her own business. Her name is Kima. She has her own business, and she does like shirts, she does bottles, she does like all the little like graphic stuff. Like, she does all that cute stuff. Like, even if you need like stuff for like a birthday, like with, you know how you do like the little fake bag of chips, but it'd be like a person face on it and it say happy 5th birthday or happy something on it. it gives. She do good work. She do good work. I'll put her her business stuff on here. Have you do that when I get off of here. But yeah, my cousin at the time, she was giving me these vendors, and I was like, oh snap, I could do something with these vendors. So I was like, oh, maybe I could sell the vendors, maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that. But really, I had to think back, because I'm like, really, you just doing this for the money, sis. It's not like you passionate about this stuff. So please just stop, reevaluate, and figure out what it is you love to do without having to do all that extra stuff. Because I was going in my pockets, you know, buying inventory, and wasn't nobody buying it from me. And I'm like, okay, what's the beef? Like, y'all don't fuck with your girl? What's going on? What's the tea? Like, let me know something. And so I stopped the business and I went back. And this time I started doing charms, like do-it-yourself charms, do-it-yourself bottle cap, bracelets, necklaces, earrings. I even started making bottle cap shorts and hats, hair pieces, like real cute stuff. And I thought, like, dang, this is gonna be popping. The girls gonna love this. And I'm like, I don't know if it's me not promoting and marketing my stuff the right way, but I just feel like if something ain't gonna work for you, and it ain't gonna work for you. And I just felt like it's like me having a business is me having to do all the back work. Like, if you have a business, you know what it takes. And it's just not like you posting your stuff on Instagram and doing all that. That's just for show. People don't know what you go through behind the scenes to make sure that this stuff go out the right way. And for a person to only get 2 likes or nothing at all is ridiculous to me, which is why I move more towards TikTok. I'm moving more towards YouTube, because Instagram is just on some hating ass shit. If I'm being completely honest, like, Instagram is just not where it's at no more. Like, I thought Instagram was where it was, but people are weird as fuck. People will literally go on your Instagram page and just look at your shit and get right off. Don't say, hey, how you doing? Oh my gosh, I like this. Like, no interaction. Like, I can get on Instagram right now and go on my story and ask a question and nobody's gonna answer it. No one. It's like, who the fuck am I talking to myself? What y'all follow me for no reason? Get off my page. Like, that's what it make you feel like. But on TikTok, people show love on TikTok. People are more genuine. You may have haters on TikTok, but you actually get paid for your haters on TikTok. So cry about it. But anyway, like it don't make no sense. Like, I'm like, damn, am I tripping? But I'm like, no, people really be on some evil hating ass shit on Instagram. So I'm cool off y'all. Y'all might get a picture from me, Instagram, here and there. You might get something just to let a bitch know I'm alive. But to be quite honest, I ain't fucking with y'all for real, Instagram. Like, y'all really got to show me some love for real for your girl to really come back. But right now, I'm on my TikTok and YouTube shit. So yes, anyways, back to this whole entire video. This is supposed to be an introduction about me, Asia, your girl. Call her Asia. And so you will be seeing more of me, so get used to this pretty face. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to know about me. Let me know what you want to see from me. Let me know how you feel about me. And if you love your girl, show some love, share my content. And yeah, I will be on here later letting y'all know a real schedule. Like I said, this is new for me. This is a new platform for me. So could y'all please welcome your girl in? I'm new to this content creation shit, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm excited because I know God is about to do a big thing for me. I know this is my calling. I know this is my area, because it's something I could be myself with doing. It's something I could be authentic. It's something I could share my story and have people relate to it. It's people my age going through the same exact thing, trying to figure life out, what to do next, how to go about it, and how to seek answers from God. Because I've learned, please don't seek advice from nobody else. If you gonna seek advice, seek it from the source, and that is your Father, that is your daddy in heaven. Speak to him, because he wants you to speak to him. He's waiting on you. And please let the Holy Spirit in. Invite them in. Because before this entire video, that's literally what I asked. And literally, as you can see, this video probably went somewhere it shouldn't have went. But I'm glad it went somewhere, because I just had to do it. It was something that God put on my heart. This is my little corner of the internet. And so get ready for some vlogs, daily vlogs. I will be on here doing maintenance videos, travel vlogs, letting y'all know what's up with your girl, coming on here talking to y'all face to face, having genuine conversations, wanting to have an open and honest relationship with people. I just want to find my people. You know, y'all are my family, y'all are my cousins. So get used to it, cousins. Get used to it, cousins, because y'all will be seeing more of me. And I'm so happy and excited for this journey that God is putting me on. I love it for myself. Being 26 is not easy, especially when you're doing it by yourself, especially when you're doing it knowing that you're doing it for a real purpose, a real meaning. I don't really mean to get any like clout, money. I'm really just on here because God has allowed me, and the Holy Spirit has opened me up to be able to express to y'all how I feel on a daily basis, what I go through on a daily basis as a 26-year-old and her 20-somethings going through life. Yes, I am single. So yeah, I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. It's just me and my dog. Later on, I will introduce him, but he's in trouble right now, so he's in the cage. He's in the kennel. So I'll be taking him out here shortly. But yeah, that is my video. And once again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, or like, share, subscribe, however you say it. Like I said, this is something I'm getting used to. So back at you later, cousin.
Getting smaller niggas on Instagram like, damn, I need to call her. That vibe.